Hi, class of 2021. Bravo, congratulations. I'm so looking forward to celebrating with you tomorrow. I think, if I'm counting right, that yours will be the 32nd class with whom I've celebrated graduations. And it may seem surprising to you, but each class has its own personality. Each class has its own character. And there's three things that I think about when I think about your class's personality and character. And the first one is simply that your class is full of characters. I don't think I've ever known a class with so many just really fun, really interesting individuals in it. And that gets me to the second thing about your class. You are just fun. I had many of you in contracts, and I don't think I've ever had so much fun teaching a class as I had teaching your contracts class. You take yourself seriously when you need to and when you should, but boy, you're just fun when it's time to be fun. And the third thing I think about when I think about your class, and this may sound like something of a cliche, but you really do like each other. It's not just that you support each other right as them to do, you really do seem to like each other. I remember sitting in the Dean Alexander Moot courtroom when you were sworn. You got all dressed up and got sworn in, and then we had a big reception down in the foyer. And the dean told you at the swearing in that you would all at some point be friends and feel as a class. And I said to Dean Quinn at that reception that I had never seen a class who somehow managed to do that in a few days rather than in a few months. And you were just all with each other and all talking to each other and learning about each other. And it was just really neat to watch. So I have a particular sense of loss for you and selfishly for me that almost one half of your legal education was not in the normal way you would have pictured it. I miss having you all stop by my office and pop in and share some great story. And I truly hope that you will, if you're around, stop in my office and share some great stories. So I hope for you what I hope for every one of the 30-ish classes that with whom I've shared graduation. I hope you have a life of happiness, and I hope you have a career of significance and consequence. And I know that I can't make any prediction about the first, but I do very much predict that you will have careers of significance and consequence and some fun as well. Congratulations again. See you tomorrow.
Congratulations to the class of 2021. This class will always be special because your first year at Albany Law School was also my first year at Albany Tech. I give a special shout out to sections 1, 5, and 8. Now, those of you who did have me for lawyering know that Elle Woods plays a prominent role throughout the entire year. It's only appropriate that she makes another appearance as you take your next steps into the world. I'll end with her graduation speech. You must always have faith in people, and most importantly, you must always have faith in yourself. Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it.
Congratulations, class of 2021. We cannot wait to watch you cross that stage. You have persevered. Congrats.
Hello, my dear class of 2021. This is my greeting to you in this moment when finally you are graduating, and I am incredibly proud of you. So I'm sitting here recording this in front of the painting in the background, which is by a British artist named David Hockney. And the title of the painting is Do Remember That They Can't Cancel Spring. And I want you to keep that title in mind as I talk to you about why I am so proud of you and what I hope for your future. It has been an incredibly, incredibly long and trying winter. Really, from my perspective, it's been more than a year of winter. And during that time, so many of us have suffered loss. Some of us loved ones. We've had issues with our own health. We've lost that sense of community that happens when you can hang out with people in person, face to face, without social distance. Live music and museums and galleries and events. All of that has been tough for us in these past. You remember they can't cancel spring, and spring is finally starting to come. But remember, spring isn't linear. It's not like one day you wake up and it's warm and we don't have to worry about the darkness and the shadow. Spring tends to be hot and cold. Some days it's warm, and then the next day we might see snow flurries. It can sometimes be hard to believe that we are ever going to turn the corner. But we are. Gradually, slowly, through the hard efforts of all of you, you are turning the corner. And we are finally coming into the summer. And the summer is when you're going to see all of the hard work that you've been putting in over this past year come to those moments when you logged onto Zoom from your house with spotty internet, watching the weird video that you're watching right now where my head looks like a bad sci-fi. Moments when you took tests on Zoom and Canvas and ExamSoft. All of those moments when you had to do your study groups, each from your own apartment, again, via all of those moments when office hours were via Zoom, all of those job interviews via Zoom, all of the internships that couldn't be in person, all of that that you pursued. Finally, we are going to be coming into the summer. And I'm not naive. The world isn't going to be perfect just because you're graduating. There's still so much work to be done, and we need you out there doing that work. We need your moral compass. We need your commitment to justice. We need your commitment to client service. We need all of those characteristics and qualities that you are going to bring to the practice of law. We need all of that. But we are going to come into the summer. And even if it's not quite linear how we got there, even if this is not the path that we would have chosen for each other, we are going to come into the summer. And I'm going to watch each of you graduate. I'm going to watch you walk across that stage. And I know that each of you in your own way is dazzling. You bring something special to the practice of law, to your relationships, to who you are as a person. You bring something special. And so I want to say to each of you, I am honored, just humbled by the sacrifices that you've made over the past year in pursuing to honor that sacrifice. And I am incredibly proud of you for the grit and perseverance that you've shown over this past year. And I hope you know, as I said to many of you on the last day of classes, that you can do hard things. You've been able to do this. You can do hard things. So even if you don't get the job you want the first time out, even if you have a challenging boss, even if the assignment is tough, even if you lose a case, even if a deal doesn't close, whatever it may be, you can do hard things and you will survive any momentary challenge that you face. So I want to honor you, and I want to praise you, and I want to tell you, go forth and walk into that sunshine and be your dazzling self. And I will be there on the sidelines just clapping like a crazy woman for each of you because I think you're awesome. And I am grateful that you trusted me and that you sat in all of my stupid Zoom classes for the past year. I am grateful and thankful to each of you. So thank you for letting me speak to you, and go forth and do the great things that I know you are capable of. Take care, and happy graduation.
Congratulations to all of you in the class of 2021. You did it. You pushed your way through whatever this past year and a half has been, with its ups and downs and obstacles and setbacks, and now you've made it. What that says about you as a group and as individuals is that you are resilient, dedicated, passionate about the law. Those qualities will serve you well as you serve others, and as you do the good that I know you will, representing and counseling those who need the help that only you will be able to give. And for that I am proud to call you my colleagues. Congratulations again, and I can't wait to see what you do next.